All right, we're going to show another division problem. Very similar to the first one. We're going to use this same divisor, 5. So anytime whatever our divisor is over here, we go ahead and we write out those math facts. So these are the multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I tell the kids to write out a few and then stop. You can always add more multiples if you need them. Now, we always put our steps to division over here to the side to remind us what to do next. First, we divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down. Excuse me. Bring it on down. Bring it on back. So, let's go over here to our divisor. We're looking at our dividend of 67, but we start in the first place value where the 6 is. We think, how many 5s will it take to make 6? Well, it won't make it exactly, but we can use 1 5. We say about. So 6 divided by 5 is about 1. Because remember, we can't go over. We can't go up to 10 and use 10 because that's too much. So we've done divide. Now we go down a step to multiply. We just put our 1 here, so we start here in multiplying. 1 times 5 is 5. Then we go to subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Now, bring it on down, bring it on back. We look to our next digit over. Our next digit, there is a digit that we need to divide by. So we need to bring it down. We write an arrow down and put our 7 right here. Now, we start the whole process again. That's why we check it off, why we don't just cross out the letters. So we go back to divide. Now we're saying 17. How many 5s will it take to get to 17 or almost 17 without going over? Well, let's see. 5 times 1. 5 times 2, 5 times 3, oh, this is close. 5 times 4, oh, that's too much. So we know 5 times 3 is 15. That is close to 17. So we're going to say 17 divided by 5 is almost 3. Because this is 1, 2, 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So now we've done the division again. Now let's go to multiplication. We just wrote our 3, so we start right here. 3 times 5 is 15. We put a little check. Now we go to subtraction. 17 minus 15. A 2 in the 1's place. 1 minus 1 is 0. We don't have to write a 0 here. So we check it off. Now we're bring it on down, bring it on back. There are no other digits to bring down, so we don't have to bring anything down, but we do have to bring this remainder up. We put an R for remainder and a 2. We always bring our remainder up to show that it is part of the answer, part of the quotient. So 67 divided by 5 is 13 with a remainder of 3. Now, we've been talking about this in class. Sometimes you have to imagine what a word problem would be like with this. So let's say there were 67 pieces of candy and 5 kids wanted to divide them evenly. Each kid would get 13 pieces with 2 left over for mom or dad.